I'm getting one amazing player from different NBA teams. Now the goal is to build the ultimate NBA roster and see if they can win an NBA championship. I'm gonna spin a wheel of all the NBA teams and pick 10 players to fill out my roster. But it's not gonna be as easy as picking all the best players because we have a rating budget of 850, so we have to be smart. So here's a look at the wheel. Let's make our first spin and see who we get as our first team. Hopefully we can get a star and we land on the Pacers. Let's go have a look at their roster. So of course we've got Tyrese Halliburton coming in at 90 overall, followed by Siakam, Turner, Nemhard. But I think we're gonna save our money. We're gonna go budget at the start. We're gonna get Aaron Naismith. He's a 3-and-D wing, got some good decent stats, and he's only an 81 overall, so he don't take up a lot of our budget. I'm holding out for a big star, like 95 plus overall. So our first player, Aaron Naismith, has been added to the roster, costing us 81 player rating points, leaving us with 769 remaining. Now many of you may not have agreed with that decision not to take Tyrese Halliburton, so I want you guys to play along with me, create your teams and drop them in the comments. And with our second spin we land on the Spurs, which is perfect. Good thing I saved my ratings. I don't think I need to do much talking here. Of course, we're taking Wemby. So Wemby is the second addition to our team, but coming at a hefty price of 95 player rating points, leaving us with 674 remaining. Now onto our third team, which is going to be the Portland Trail Blazers. Looking at this team, no one really stands out. I don't really want Ayton, I don't want Advia, I don't really want any of the guards. I think I'm going to go with Kamara. He's a 3-and-D wing. I mean, look at the 3-point interior and perimeter defense. And 83 overall, that seems like a steal to me. Kamara being added at a cost of 83 leaves us with 591 points left. Now on to our fourth pick. And can we land on the Bucks? Yes, we do land on the Milwaukee Bucks. We all know who I'm going for. Giannis is our fourth player, costing us 98 points, so we really got to be careful now with 493 left. Now let's see who we get with our fifth spin. And we land on the Memphis Grizzlies. Now looking at this roster, of course, Ja Morant, Jaren Jackson Jr. are very enticing. I mean, to be fair, Jaren Jackson Jr. wouldn't really fit the team, but Ja would be beautiful. But I think after a 95 and a 98 overall, we have to go with a cheaper option, and we're going to get GG Jackson. So he's only costing us 77 rating points, leaving us with 416 remaining. Now onto our sixth spin, and we end up getting the New Orleans Pelicans. Now this is a similar situation to the Memphis Grizzlies. I could go for Zion here, I could make him a small forward and it could work. I could go for Trey Murphy, CJ, Murray, but to save the player rating points and hopes we get a star, I'm going to go with Brandon Boston Jr. He's costing us once again only 77 points, leaving us with 339 left. Now for our seventh spin, we end up landing on the Detroit Pistons, which is very interesting. I think it's time we splashed some of the rating points we've been saving, and I'm comfortable doing that on Cade Cunningham to be our starting point guard. Cade is a 92 overall, so we're left with 247 rating points. Now on to spin number 8, and we land on the Toronto Raptors. So looking at the Raptors roster here, I mean, they've got too many forwards. Like, we kind of need a guard at this point. So I think I'm going to just go cheap and get Jonathan Mogbo. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So he was cheap, only costing us 76 points, leaving us with 171 left for our final two players. Now time for the penultimate spin. Let's see what team we get. And we land on the Washington Wizards. Ain't no way. You know what? This ain't too bad. For a cheap option, getting Marcus Smart as our backup point guard, we'll take it. So Smart costed us 79, leaving us with 92 rating points left, meaning this last team we can get any player that's up to a 92 overall. Hopefully, we can get a pretty good team. Now time for the final spin, and please give us a good team with a decent player up to a 92 overall, and we land on the Charlotte Hornets, which might be perfect. So here's the Hornets roster, and LaMelo Ball does come in below a 92 overall. So of course, we're taking him. LaMelo costed us 88 rating points, meaning we were left with 4 overall, so we were within the budget. So here's a look at the roster on 2K. I think we've done a pretty good job. Comment down below the teams you ended up making, and be sure to leave a like and subscribe while you're there. We're on the road to 1K subscribers. Let's have a look at the coach game plan rotation. We're running a 10-man rotation. As we said before, everyone's getting minutes. We've got LaMelo at the 2. You know, right now, before we even start simulating, I'm going to make LaMelo a shooting guard, with his secondary position being a point guard, just so it makes it a little bit more sense on the lineup. So we're good. That looks better. Hey, I feel like this team might be able to win a championship. Let's simulate the season and see how we do. We're at the end of the season, and Jokic is MVP, averaging some crazy stat line. Then we got Risichez Rookie of the Year, Westbrook 6th man. We got Victor Wembanyama as Defensive Player of the Year. Love to see that. Also as Most Improved Player. That's a good sign. Shea is Clutch Player. And then we are the Coach of the Year and Executive of the Year. As you can see, the record 66 and 16. We cooked. Let's see. We've got all NBA first team, Victor Wembanyama, and Giannis on the second team. Any third team? No. We've got all defensive first team for Vic, of course, and Giannis make it. Giannis and Vic. I mean, imagine that in real life. That would just be stupid. So, of course, with the first seed, going up against the Thunder in the first round, this is the craziest first round matchup I've ever heard of. Let's go to the coaching game plan. Let's make sure that lineups are all good. We've got the 10-man rotation, yep. Let's simulate game by game. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we win. Game 3, we win. Can we get the sweep? We don't. Gentleman sweep? We do. We win 4-1 in the first round against the Thunder. Love to see that. Now going up against the Nuggets, who have Jamal Murray, Jokic. Oh, they got Brook Lopez now as well on the team. Let's see. Can we get a gentleman sweep again? We win the first game. Lose the second. It's still on. Lose game 3 though. We need to win this. We can't go down 3-1. And we do win. We lose in game, game 5? So we're down 3-2. Let's have a look at the box score of that game. Cade, to be fair, our team's doing good. Let's just fix up the rotations one more time. See if that helps. And you know what time is. Simulate with Simcast. We're the away team. But we have Wemby and Giannis. We do bad in the first quarter. Bring it back in the second slightly. It's a close game. It's a very close game in the third. The Nuggets still have the lead though. In the fourth, they take away a little bit, up by 10. It's still pretty close within 10. Last 3 minutes, and it looks like they're going to take the lead and take the game. They have a 15-point lead. Minute 40 left. There's no way we come back from that, and we get eliminated in the second round to the Nuggets. Let's simulate the whole playoffs, see who ends up winning. The Knicks are NBA championships, and Karl Anthony Towns is Finals MVP. That might be kind of realistic. Let's have a look at the stats for the season. Our leading score was Wemby, followed by Giannis, followed by Cade, followed by LaMelo. I feel like you probably could have guessed that, but I'm not happy. We didn't win the championship. We're going to simulate one more season and see if we can get it done. Here's a look at the player progression in the off-season. Giannis goes down 2, followed by Aaron Naismith down 1 and Marcus Smart down 2, but everyone else is up. We have 40 players at 90 plus overall. Hey, I can't lie, we have to win this season. So here's how we line up for our second season. Pretty similar to last. Let's simulate and get that championship. So we're at the end of season 2, and Anthony Edwards is the MVP this time. Do we have any award winners? We got Vic again with Defensive Player, and that is it. And as you can see, the record we had was 65 and 17. Do we have all NBA teams? We got Vic again. Do we have Giannis? No Giannis this time. That's surprising. Alright, let's go to playoffs now. We are, of course, again the 1 seed, and we have to get our get back against the Nuggets. Let's go to our coach game plan. Sort it out. Still running the 10-man rotation, as we should be. Let's have a look. Do they have the same roster? They do, and they're just getting better. They've lost Brook Lopez this time. Maybe that will help us win. We lose game 1. Win game 2. Win game 3. Come on. Lose game 4. Win game 5, close it out, please. Lose game 6, we're going to a game 7. Oh, I can't handle this. We cannot lose in the first round. That would just be tragic. With this team, with Giannis, Wemby, LaMelo, and Cade, are you crazy? We are the home team. We're tied in the first quarter. They take the lead in the second. Can we bring it back in the third? We do. Heading into the fourth, it's a close game. They're up by about 5. It's back and forth right now in the fourth. With the last couple minutes. Oh, we're down by 5 with 1:40 left. You know what? We're gonna jump in. It's only right. I think we have to. Let me make sure the sides I'm not playing. Camera, 2K. We have the ball. That's a good thing. We're down 5 with 1:40 left. This is winnable. This should be winnable. K drives in. Puts up a crazy shot. I don't know what he's thinking there. Jokic shuts the board. Out to Strawther. And he goes out of bounds. Oh my gosh, we've been bailed out. We've actually been bailed out. We've been given a chance to come back in this game. Come on, Cade. We need to get the ball to Giannis. Let's let Giannis and Wemby. Oh, Cade. On Jamal Murray. Drives in. Please put up a good shot this time. Lay. Oh my god. He's just like, why is Cade just posting up and thinking he's a big man? Like, alright, Cade's now guarding Murray. He needs to lock him up. We need to stop here. Good defense. Come on, Wemby. Just keep the ball. Just dribble it down. Oh, he could dot Cade there. Giannis, come on, drive in. And, oh, that should be an and 1. That's a good lay, though. We needed that. Making it a 1-possession game now. Low-key, the right arm was on him. I don't know. We need to stop here. Come on. That's one thing. Our team has great defense, other than LaMelo, but he's on round, so it should be alright. Jokic is tired with Wemby on him. Come on, Wemby. Defensive player of the year for a reason. Good stop. Good rebound. We out. Down by 3. Giannis to the ball. To LaMelo. What? There's no way. LaMelo's just turned the ball over and Jamal Murray has an open 3 and he makes it. Oh my god. You know what? I think that might be game. We'll wait and see it out. But down 6 with 24 seconds left. We need to hit a quick 3 here. Who we getting the ball to? We get it into Cade. And he takes the pull-up midi. He makes it. I mean, is there any like possible way? You know, I don't think it's possible. Less than 20 seconds left. 5 minutes. We're simming to end. And we end up losing by 2 points. Let's have a look at this box. Jokic had 45, 11, and 14. Jamal Murray had 30. How is this team not won a championship? Damn. That is unfortunate. So, you know what, let's see who ends up winning the championship. The Mavericks win with Kyrie. So, Kyrie and AD ended up working out. Let's see the stats for the season. Very similar to last season. Cade was the leading scorer this time. So the team I created was not good enough to win a championship. Try out your teams that you made if you did and see if they won a championship. Let me know in the comments. Please be sure to like and subscribe. And as I said before, we're on the road to 1K subscribers. It helps out a lot. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed.